Hey YouTube, it's currently the 27th of March 2026. Someone reached out to me via my website contact form, and I'm trying to. Is an editor. He seems very young guy and stuff. So I'm about to jump on a call because I am looking for an editor. So I don't know what to expect, but in the past I've already hired two previous editors. One I had kind of high hopes for, and I literally met him in person. He was referred by a friend of mine. Hey, it's Derek. We jumped to the future. It's 25th of July. I just want to let you know that just hiring someone is a pain in the ass. And this is not even an employee. This is just a contractor, obviously. And ideally, you should have systems in a business so that it sounds really bad to say, but they should be replaceable. And not replaceable in a way that they're not worth anything as a human being, but more on the fact that if this is a business and this is a system, if they do leave, you should be able to easily hire another video editor. Just like myself, I'm replaceable in what I do. I'm replaceable to the government, etc. Of course, I'm not talking about human value of life. That's a different topic. Anyways, the point is, even just finding someone. So this is someone that I knew, like a really close contact, like a referral. You have to prepare everything to hand off to the editor. You can't just, pay money and then there's a really nice edit. I'm sure there's someone who can do that. And if you pay a certain amount of price, like they will do it. Like, for example, one of my old clients told me that this guy was a top League of Legends player. And then he literally sent the footage of him playing League of Legends and then paid someone some money and they'll clip it and then make the best clip and they get to keep all the ad rev. Like, for example, that's really hard to find. But you'll notice I had to put all the B-roll footage, I had to set up all the Dropbox, set up all the system, of course, using Notion as client management, and then go ahead and tell them what I want. And this wasn't even it. So look at the actual brief right here, the amount of detail. I literally had to record a video explaining what I wanted. And of course, this video should ideally be shared like across everyone. And I now realize that. So before I would say, hi, name, this is what I want you to do. But now I'm just like, this is what I want you to do. So you can just send this video to multiple people, like I mentioned earlier. So you're not doing things twice. Then I wrote down my short-term goals, my metrics, how I can help you. So I'm thinking mega ahead, you know what I mean? Like, because I'm just thinking mega ahead, that's all. Like, for example, I'll be happy to pay a deposit and a 50% completion. Like, I'm already explaining how I want to work with this person. I'm already handling, the payments, how much you should get paid. Like, you don't have to pitch me anything, you know what I mean? And then I'm happy to give credits because, at the end of the day, I know this world's going to pass. So why wouldn't I not just give credits? I even had the stuff where like I was paying for Envato templates, you know what I mean? And you'll notice that like in my current YouTube channel, I've edited everything and I've recorded everything myself. And only these videos I handed it off. And you can imagine once you hand off something, just doing the explanation of that handoff, you could have already done the video to your exact specific liking, etc. But I have to get that out of my mind because I know in the future I can't do everything. That's why that's why the CEO of a business, I mentioned this in my business/freelance course, is not actually doing the day-to-day tasks. It's creating systems so that it doesn't have to be managed that much and you need to free up your time. So essentially I need to free up my time. But yeah, so I have a lot of these videos. I've already have proven concepts like Webflow showcase videos right here. And more importantly, something that went really well for me was this Webflow update, which takes ages to edit myself, believe it or not, guys. Look at my smile. But I have a structure to everything. And then of course they have to set all this random stuff up. So anyway, so I got this guy to edit one of my Webflow showcase. And man, yeah, it was very hard to invest the time to meet this person, to essentially for him to charge me what he wanted. And at the end of the day, all that time it took to do all this handoff, I could have just done the video myself. And then eventually he had to leave for whatever reason, whether he hated me, which I don't think he does because it's nothing personal, or he had better opportunities out there, So I hope he's doing very well. I have nothing against it, but this is the reality of it. And yeah, so just back to my video that I'm editing because I don't know how to edit yet. It was 700 RMB, which is ringgit. So I was staying in Malaysia at the time, which is 250 Australian dollars for this edit right here, which was okay. And this was an urgent edit that I had to just release straight away. But I just want to show you guys that behind the scene of, hey, that's me recording, of like how much preparation work I did. And it wasn't just me saying, here's $250, give me the videos. Like so much prep work involved, you know what I mean? So sorry for my rambles. Let's continue on with the video. And the one before was also when someone reached out on YouTube. So you guys might have saw on my channel, I used to do Webflow showcases, and at the start of those videos, it had this really nice motion graphics animation. That's why I engaged in this person to do it for 5 to 6 USD, which I thought was good. But this guy seems interesting. I'm gonna go ahead and record the conversation and let you know my thoughts afterwards. But the reason why this guy seems interesting is because I don't know, I can kind of see myself through him. Because at the end of the day, we're all trying to market ourselves, and like I said, you can say whatever you want in marketing. You can say like, I have 8 years of experience, but he looks very young. You know what I mean? So young and ambitious. I guess that's why we like hiring young and ambitious people, because we can take advantage of them. That's kind of messed up, you know, in financial situation. But at the end of the day, I'll be open for like a paid free trial, because I want to pay him. You know what I mean? Like if I put myself in issues, it's kind of weird if he does a free trial. But ultimately, it'd be great if I can have like a long-term editor. But we'll see how it goes. I'm gonna go ahead and record it. And I'll go ahead and let you know my thoughts afterwards. Recording this with my DJI camera. Let's go ahead. Sorry for the messy background and stuff, lol. Okay, so I just fast forwarded this as a time lapse, but this guy was very, very well spoken, and he seems to have the natural business skills of just like listening to the person, listening to the scope. So he did really well. And I felt really good about this person. And also, he reached out to me and he made all this effort to jump on a call, etc. So that was that.
All right, sounds good. I'll email you have any questions.
Will do. Keep up the great work, sir. All right, see ya.
All right, sounds good. See ya.
Bye. Wow, guys, you saw it. I literally just talked to this guy. I don't know, man. I have a good feeling about this guy. He seems very young and very ambitious. That's what people are after. So I'm just looking at his ambition, and I'm just trying to be super easy on him, you know, because I know what it's like to be him, where it's like how much to price, all these crazy questions. So we'll give it a shot. We'll see how it goes. Perhaps when you watch this video, you'll see the actual video live. So just to recap, 35 USD for the first 40 seconds. We'll see what happens. All right. Peace. Hey, it's Derek again in the future. Yeah, in the end of the day, I think I paid up to 285 USD, which is just absurd now that I think about it. Which is okay. Yeah, I don't want to overthink things. I think in the end, the editor helped me edit 5 videos, if I remember correctly. Yeah, this one totaled 285, and I pitched this cost. So I don't know if it was happy or not. But the other one I was actually very happy with, which is the freelance one. This was like 30-minute video, I think. Initially, when I saw the revisions, I freaked out because I'm like, whoa, this is okay. But then I had to take a couple of days to just like let it simmer. And I was like, okay, I'm pretty happy with this. And then like I gave it another week and I looked at it again. I'm like, wow, there's a lot of effort that I put into this. So I was very happy with that, 100 USD. And it sounds crazy to say these price, like 100 USD, because at the end of the day, this is a YouTube revenue source where I get currently paid using AdSense. And obviously I'm an extremely small channel and I praise God that I'm monetized. But at the end of the day, this does not sustain itself. I have to fund client work to fund this, but I know the value of this long term. I need to hire someone. Otherwise I'm just going to get bogged. I have no time. So I do want to make more videos. That's why I'm making these videos. And then I just also want to mention, he also helped me edit 2 of my course promo videos, which was 50 USD each. I thought it was pretty cool. But at the end of the day, like I said earlier, like with the type of stuff that I'm doing, like in my mindset, I'm always like, why don't I just do this myself? You know, it'll just like, it'll take less time because all this handoff takes ages, but it's a very bad mindset. And at the end of the day, with these course promos, he helped me like write the course promo, but at the end of the day, it's like a website. How could you get how could you write the website content for your clients when you don't even know their business? So he helped me, which was great. I'm sure AI was used. Then I just kind of edited, and then he told me to film it, and then I filmed it. And then there's 2 course promos, which I may or may not release in my YouTube channel, but you can definitely check it out on my website, dereksu.com.au/courses. Yeah, so I had that. And then, yeah, I'll be honest, the 285 USD for the update video, I'm not quite sure, like if, hopefully that's sustainable. And I do need help to someone help me edit, but it's just, I'm very stubborn in my mind because I'd just rather do everything myself because it's a very certain style and stuff. So let me know what you guys think in the comment, if like what you think about this video. It's definitely a new format. I also want to let you know that recently I hired or I engaged in help with a digital assistant. So as you guys know that I was staying in Manila. That's when I met someone physically in person. So that'll probably be my next vlog or vlog in the future. But I got a DJI camera essentially. Let's go ahead and take a look at it right here. And I stockpiled so much footage to the point where like I'm really upset because if I don't release something now, I'll never release it. And in my mind, I'm like, what what channel should I post this on? Should I make a new separate channel, or should I post it on my Webflow tutorials channel? And then you think about it in your head, like, I spent like 4 hours editing this video, uploading this video, and it only gets like 2 views. And I'm like, did I ruin my AdSense? Like, there's just so much overthinking. So I just want to do, and that's it. So hope you guys found this video super helpful. My name is Derek Su. It's definitely a more raw video. I'm a Webflow developer and web designer. You can check out free Webflow tutorials here. You can check out more of my personal videos right here. I do a FAQ series. Until then, please subscribe if you like this content. Please give it a comment and a like, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace be with you, sir, ma'am.